Welcome to What Frankly Pierce News. I'm Arthur Fairview. Here's what we're facing.
No, Arthur. It is only you who will be facing anything. There is no we.
What?
I am the ghost of news stories past.
Long past?
No, 12 months past.
I don't understand.
I am the first of 3 ghosts who will visit you tonight. You will then have to report 3 stories, after which it will be decided if there will be more.
More? More what?
More news for you to report.
Okay, good one, guys. I get it. Christmas Carol, etc., etc. Okay, fine. Anyway, welcome to But Frankly Pierce News. I'm
First story, Arthur.
Enough's enough, guys, okay? Let's get on with the broadcast.
They are unaware of us. To them, this is just another broadcast.
Okay, what do you want?
A story from the past 12 months.
How about the war in Ukraine?
If you wish.
One of, if not the top story of this past year has been the war in Ukraine. On February 24th, Russia invaded Ukraine in a major escalation of the Russo-Ukrainian War, which began in 2014. The invasion began when current failing Russian President Vladimir Putin announced a special military operation aiming for the demilitarization and denazification of Ukraine. Months of violent and terrible struggle have followed. In July, Russia announced the illegal annexation of 4 partially occupied oblasts. In November, Ukraine retook the city of Kherson. The invasion has likely resulted in tens of thousands of deaths on both sides and caused Europe's largest refugee crisis since World War II, with an estimated 8 million people being displaced within the country by late May, as well as 7.8 million Ukrainians fleeing the country as of November 2022. Within 5 weeks of the invasion, Russia experienced its greatest emigration since the 1917 October Revolution. The invasion has also caused global food shortages and received widespread international condemnation. This is important to consider now that the military of current failing Russian President Putin has been attacking infrastructure and denying the Ukrainian people of heat and electricity, essentially using winter as a weapon of war.
A fair start with good content, but your presentation leaves something to be desired.
Well, I just was trying to,
Arthur, hear me and know me better, man. I am the ghost of news stories present.
What happened to the first ghost?
Our time in your world is short.
So she's moved on?
No, she was assigned to evaluate Tucker Carlson.
Good luck trying to get a straight story out of him.
Let us see your next story, if you please.
Okay, the present, right?
Yes, Arthur, if you wish to have a future.
Well, yes. The House Committee investigating the insurrection or attack on the Capitol on January 6, 2021, released their final report today. On Monday, they held a vote to refer failed former President Donald Trump to the Justice Department for violating at least 4 laws.
Go on.
The first was obstructing an official proceeding by trying to stop the electoral count and gathering false electors and trying to get the DOJ to state the election was suspect. Second was conspiring to defraud the United States, in this case by stealing the election. The third was conspiracy to make a false statement, which the committee said described the false elector scheme. The fourth law the committee says Trump broke was that he incited, assisted, or provided aid and comfort to an insurrection.
So go home. We love you. You're very special.
The committee suggested that this list was not exhaustive and that there might be other laws the former president has broken.
Interesting.
In addition to these legal violations, the committee also mentioned others who fit into the scheme. Many members of Congress attended a White House meeting on December 21st, 2020, in which the plan to have the vice president affect the outcome of the election was disclosed and discussed. Evidence indicates that certain of those members unsuccessfully sought presidential pardons from President Trump after January 6th, revealing their own clear consciousness of guilt.
Guilt. How are you going to deal with your guilt about what you've done? Guilt and shame. I've said before, guilt is what you've done, shame is what you are.
Additionally, the committee named Trump lawyers Kenneth Chesebro and Rudolph Giuliani, Trump's chief of staff Mark Meadows, and Republican National Committee Chair Ronna McDaniel. The committee also referred 4 members of the House to the House Ethics Committee for ignoring the committee's subpoenas. Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, Jim Jordan, Scott Perry, and Andy Biggs. The incoming Republican House will likely ignore this referral, but that will make it hard for its members to enforce subpoenas themselves. The criminal referrals are non-binding, but legal experts say the recommendations would lay out a roadmap for the DOJ where the evidence leads to potential criminal charges.
Well done and thoughtfully laid out. We've been watching that story closely. Very slow moving, but it should turn out well.
And? Me?
I would say that was not a complete lally-cooler. And yet you still have one more chance. But I will leave that to my colleague.
Oh, wait, your colleague? Do you mean the ghost of News Stories Future? Hello? Let me guess. Ghost of News Stories Future. I have to report a future news story to see if I'll be reporting more stories? How am I supposed to? Wait. Okay. Tonight on But Frankly Pierce News, a breaking story. Congress works together to pass all-encompassing gun law. In a pleasantly surprising announcement, Congress unilaterally... No, well, it's just... No, wait. Please, I can improve. I'll DVR Anderson Cooper. Read that Cronkite bio that's been sitting on my shelf for years. YouTube Edward R. Murrow broadcasts. Hold on. I know I can be the newscaster that brings in the numbers. I'll keep the spirit of past, present, and future news with me, always improve my global vision. Just give me a chance. A chance.
Arthur?
Art,
What?
the closing and the show, man.
You're there? You can hear me? You see me?
Yes. And so can everyone else. Let's go.
I guess I made the cut.
Art,
What? Oh, right. It's been 714 days since a January 6th attack on the Capitol and our democracy, and failed former President Trump has still not been indicted or charged with anything. This has been But Frankly Pierce News. Thanks for watching. I'm Arthur Fairview. Don't look back. Look straight ahead. Don't turn away, then the voice, it said. Don't look back. Yesterday's gone. Don't turn away. You can take it on.
Thank you.